What's up, everybody? WA7PBE here, and today I got a really exciting email in my inbox from Radioddity, of all people, and it was for the new GD88 DMR UHF VHF radio. And I'm not really one that likes to speculate on stuff, and since they didn't send me one, and I'm probably end up buying one, I'm just going to go through the web page here and kind of dissect what it's supposed to do. And then hopefully in the future, I can get my hands on one and we can see what it actually does. So I'm doing this live. It's just kind of a look at the new radio. And it's pretty exciting at first glance. But let me show you the web page and show you what we're working with here. So as you can see here, they really did a lot with this webpage. This webpage looks really good. There's a few other radio retailers out there that could learn a thing or two from web design like this. I'm just saying. Okay. But back on track here. First of all, this radio looks great. And I know TO is probably going to be putting up a video of this radio. But just by looking at it, I'm like, man, this thing looks great. It has a nice color screen. The buttons are good looking buttons compared to your standard Baofeng or whatever. And supposedly it says it further down, it's IP54 rated. So we'll see about that. That doesn't mean you can go swimming with it, but if you take it in a rainstorm, it should probably be okay. If you're in a desert, it should probably be okay with the dust. So, but as you can see, it touts it does 7 watts VHF, UHF, digital, and analog. It's using DMR, as I alluded to before. So that's pretty cool. Some of the other really cool features it touts, we'll just go down here and look at it. But like you saw there, GPS, APRS, we'll look at that, and the crossband repeat. Just looking at the pictures here, you could see like this is an excellent looking radio. And I know you guys are like, what about that price? What about that price? We're gonna get to that. Yeah, it looks great. It looks like a good form factor. It looks like a type of radio you could bring out into the field comfortably. That's important, you know. And the price, yeah, let's talk about the price. $219. If this radio does everything it says it does for $219, this is an absolute steal of a radio. Compare that with an Anytone 878 DV2 Plus, I think that's what it's called, which is like almost $400, I think, right? It doesn't even have crossband repeat. So for almost $200 less, you're getting crossband repeat, built-in APRS. You're getting everything the 878 does, plus more. So if this thing is as good as they say it is on this website, this radio will be an absolute steal for $220. So as you can see, it says dual band, dual mode, dual standby. It's all pretty standard features. 7 watts of power. It's a little bit out of the box. Because most do 5, most don't go up to 7. Does 7 make that much more of a difference? Hard to say. I guess if you're on top of a hill, maybe it adds an extra mile or two. Okay, but standard use case scenario, 7 doesn't really matter that much more than 5, in my opinion. I think everyone will have their own opinion. But like I said, I don't live on top of a mountain or a hill. So I don't think it'd be much use having that couple extra watts of power. Crossband repeat's huge. That's a huge feature to have. And GPS and APRS built in, that's big. For this price point, I have to reiterate, for this price point, dual mode GD88. allows smooth transition from communication with conventional analog radios to digital at any time. So what this radio is saying it can do is it can pick up a signal from an analog radio, say a Baofeng. In fact, it's even in one of their pictures. They have a Baofeng here. And it can pick that up and retransmit it to digital. So that's pretty cool. And it can do it across bands too. And it can do it either way. So, it doesn't matter really. But basically it can cross band repeat, and that's really cool feature. That would be kind of good in like field day, maybe doing like a soda or Parks on the Air or whatever. That would be a cool feature to have. It says it does 300K DMR contacts. I think the list is about up to there. So will this hold all of them? Maybe. We'll see. Same frequency repeater. Did I miss something? Dual mode, dual standby. Let's see. GPS with APRS function. So that's big. If you want to do APRS, this thing says it has it built in. And that's awesome. I wish more radios would do it. It also says it does on analog and digital. So there's not a whole lot of digital APRS repeaters, which was the problem in, which radio was it? I think it was the first 878, where it only did APRS digital. But this one says it does it analog. Most DMR repeaters do not patch into APRS. It's just an extra thing they have to do, and it's not worth it generally. 3,000 milliamp battery. It says 48 hours of standby. I don't know about that. 15 hours of continuous working under analog. Again, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe if it's on the lowest power. And I guess it says it comes with an extra battery. And extra battery is not included. Never mind. But the charger says that it can charge both your radio and extra battery at the same time. I think that's cool. But like with everything, I kind of wish they would have gone down the USB-C rabbit hole here, and made the radio chargeable by USB-C. My personal opinion. But I guess that might have affected the integrity as far as the waterproof and dustproof rating too. So I could see why they did it both ways. Okay. What's up, T.O.? Yeah, I'm sure. I know you have this, so I'm excited to see your hands-on review. I'm just going over the website and seeing what it says it has, and then when you review it, we can actually see if it does what it says. Yeah, I know. They don't have the docking stand for USB-C. That's correct. I think we're about at the end here. So yeah, I was saying before, you should be able to walk with this through the rain maybe, but don't take it in the swimming pool. I guess it only does 7 watts and 2.5 watts. Yeah, good. I'm going to go check that out after this. I'm just checking out the webpage. Like I said, I'm going to go, and everyone else who watches this, go watch Temporary Offline Ham Radio. Go watch his video. He actually has it in hand. I'm just looking at the website, seeing what they advertise. So when I get it, if it does everything it says it does for $220, I can actually be impressed. DMR, Tier 1, Tier 2. It doesn't matter too much for ham radio. Does have an FCC ID, so that's good. Has 16 programmable zones, has 4,000 channels, 250 per zone. That's probably more than you'll ever need. Let's be honest. 300,000 contacts. I think the contact list is somewhere near there, like I said before. 2-inch color TFT display. I don't know why everybody's not making a color display in 2022. Yaesu, ICOM. Yeah. They could learn something from these Chinese manufacturers, tell you what. And just nothing else. Weighs less than a pound. You know, my 868 is a little hefty. But good radio, 868. And so far it has 5-star reviews from 2 people. This guy says it has good programming software. So, and yeah, that's kind of my point where I'm getting at with that TO as well. The Yaesu and ICOM handhelds are very expensive, and generally they either pack as many features as this, or they don't pack as many, and you're like, why does this cost so much? You know, why are Chinese manufacturers able to do this for significantly cheaper when you guys are supposed to be leaders in the industry? You know, it's kind of like if Toyota came out tomorrow and sold a truck for $20,000 that did everything an F-150 or a Ram did, you'd be like, why would I spend $40,000 on an F-150, right? It's kind of the same thing with amateur radio. Why are people dead set on a brand? It's just a brand. Doesn't mean they make a good product. Cough, cough, Apple, cough, cough. $220, it is so hard to say. Like, if this radio performs like they do, like they say it does, it's so hard to tell people not to get this. That's an amazing price compared to everything else in the market. Because let's go do a little bit of market research real quick. Right? Anytone 878. I think they might have dropped the price on this. But the Anytone 878 on Amazon right now is $314. Comes with the free Bridgecom University to teach you how to use a radio because you're an idiot. Now, let's see. So let me pull up this screen. Let me pull up this screen. Let me pull up the screen of the 8. Yeah, B-Techs are good, but I don't think they have APRS. And APRS is like a big selling feature nowadays. Where am I? Here I am. All right, so we're on Amazon because most people Amazon their shit anyways. So why not? So let's compare it to the 878 UV2 Plus. Comes with a rather useless Bluetooth PTT button. Don't worry about that. So it says I get 500,000 contacts. Meh. Yeah, those radios are cousins. They have beacon, but not messaging. I want the messaging. That's what I want personally. Also, something to note with the UV2 Plus. No, it is dual band. For some reason, Bridgecom, you need to fix your Amazon page. You put frequency range 144 to 48, but you say here it's UHF and VHF. Naughty, naughty. Um, Now this one does have APRS. It does have GPS, but I don't know. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it has digital APRS, but like I said, kind of hard using it. It does 7 watts out, and it is variable power, so I will give the 878 that. But again, this is a whole $100 cheaper. The GD88 is. So yeah. Yeah, and messaging over Bluetooth to Android, that would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Um, and they don't put a lot of specs on the Amazon page for the 878. I have an 868, and I want to upgrade it. And I think my upgrade's going to be to the GD88 versus the 878. Mostly because of the price. I mean, and Bridgecom, as great as you do for the hobby, boy, are your prices expensive for handheld radios. Someone has to say it. I know, like, you guys like my stuff. I like some of the stuff you guys do, but man, you gotta knock the prices down on these radios, man. Oof. Just saying. Like, if Radioddity can release this for $100 less, I have to imagine the manufacturer cost of these radios is probably like in the $150 to $160 range. So I'm just saying. Anyways, I just wanted to take a look at this real quick. I just wanted to see this new offer and tell people, like, hey, this thing's on sale for the United States. For you folks in Europe, you won't get it before August 31st. Sorry to say. And yeah, they can make an Android phone for $25. Yeah. But I have to imagine they also have like robots that can do that, and there might be some like manual component building in a handheld radio or any transceiver, because I don't know if robots can really do the toroids. And TO has a $15 off coupon, which means that this radio is almost $200 flat with TO's $15 coupon. Go watch his video, get $15 off, get this thing for $200, and make all of your Anytone friends jealous that you got a $200 DMR radio that does everything their radio does, maybe even better. Anyways, that's all I got for this. I'm gonna go make some mac and cheese and hot dogs and contemplate why I'm not out playing POTA. And yeah. Oh, by the way, if you are going to Huntsville and you want a sticker, come find me. Call me on Simplex or something. Say, hey, Pat, I want a sticker. And I'll give you a sticker. I got more. Also, I have an idea brewing for Huntsville. I need to talk to Jason about it. I would like to do, because I've never done it before, a 2-meter park-to-park CW contact. That would be a lot of fun. That'd be pretty cool. And I know all the other YouTubers would be all over that, because CW is all the craze now, right? Oh, I got a new key too. I'll show that in another video. It's nothing special. It's like the $50 one on Amazon. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna keep ranting if I don't get off now, and I need to go make dinner before my child yells at me. So I will wish you all 7 threes. I hope you found this kind of cool. Go watch Temporary Offline's video. He has the coupon code. He's actually gonna put his hands on it. I just showed you the webpage and gave my 2 cents about it. I think it's an awesome radio. If it does everything it says it does for 220, even $230, what it says like the normal price is, that's still a great deal for what DMR radios cost nowadays with all the features it's packed into this, especially the crossband repeat. That's a really cool feature. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wish you all 7 threes, and I will catch you in the next one.